This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is what would happen if you crossed a blockbuster movie with a AAA game and squeezed all of that onto your mobile. It's a turn-based MMO RPG that lets you game against your friends and millions of other players online. You can download the game onto your PC or your mobile phone using the QR code on screen now or by clicking my link in the description below. The game is action-packed. 1 minute you're heading to a dungeon to face off against really challenging bosses. The next you're back to the campaign and picking fights with other players in high-stakes PvP. There's never a dull moment in this game. I also love that you can drop into a game with your mates, team up with a squad, play against other teams in clan tournaments. And to kick off the new year, there's a fresh raid update with a bunch of new features, including a new season of the Forge Pass, where you can earn in-game goodies, including a legendary champion and more. And Ronda Rousey actually has made the leap into the world of raid with her very own champion. You can get Ronda simply by opening raid on 7 days before February 20th. And you can use the code RAIDRONDA to get loads of useful in-game items to level her up. So there you have it. Don't forget, download Raid by clicking the link in the description below and you can get access to your welcome pack directly from me. But for now, enjoy the video. Welcome back to True Geordie YouTube channel. Today's video is about why I hate the internet. It will make sense soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So this young lady's gone viral because she recorded herself working out at the gym with a man in the background and basically tried to make him look like a predator.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate when there's sweet days. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Okay, so when I first watched this video, I thought like, this girl has no doubt been harassed. This guy's going to come up and really do some bad shit here. Like, you're thinking, wow, this must be bad. This has got a lot of views. No, as you'll see, she's called him a stupid piece of shit, for a start. He's glanced at her twice. It might have something to do with the fact that she's pointing a camera right at him without his consent, or that she's muttering to herself like a lunatic.
Feral, like fucking feral.
What does feral mean? Because definitions of a feral man, a person who's not socialized, raised by apes. That's not a very nice thing to say, is it? Shouting feral, fucking feral in the middle of a gym isn't really sociable. Whoa, okay. So let's just get this straight. This is horrifying, apparently. Feral, fucking feral. But is it that bad? Honestly, she is loving this moment here, and that is why you know this is disingenuous. That alone, we're at 15 seconds. Here's a newsflash. When you go to the gym, sometimes people are out of order, I get that. But generally speaking, men and women, when they're working out in the gym, will look up at each other, will notice each other. I look at men and women sometimes and see what they're doing in the gym because it's just interesting to watch people work out. Or they need helping, or is their form terrible, whatever. That's just gym life.
There's mirrors everywhere, so it's like you can easily catch people. Act. Oh, this is nothing.
It is nothing. It's a fishing weight, love. So bear in mind, she's fast forwarding her crap workout here, which is piss week, and he's still not in the picture. He's not looking, he's not there. He doesn't care. If he was some weird perv, he would have at least been hovering in the background and keeping an eye on her if this is the narrative she wants to pick. He's fucked off. He doesn't care.
I want you to watch very carefully.
I mean, that was a glance. This woman is putting him on the internet as if he's a predator. And he's literally just fucking doing what anyone does in a gym. For a second.
The 5 ads.
Because she's struggling to load the bar. And this guy, you can see by his physique, is built, has a lot of gym experience, and knows what he's doing. Whereas with her, struggling with the lightest weights possible, he knows she hasn't got a fucking clue.
Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though.
Okay, so he's just offering us some help, trying to put a weight on the side. I've done that with a million people. I've had loads of people come up to me in gyms. Will you spot me? Or I've asked them, can you help me out? Like, it's just gym etiquette. You know what I mean? It's very normal, this. He was only working out behind me to go up to me because I was at a squat rack all the way in the corner of the gym to avoid weirdos like this. I mean, How do you know what was going on in his head? You're assuming that. Like, he was literally working out his lower back a minute ago, which you can see that they don't have many machines like this in a gym, is right in the corner. You know, she's literally making her own ideas up here. There you go, he's just wiping it down. Not a big deal. End of story. Wait there. What if I just ripped his pee-pee out of its socket so he could never reproduce again? I think we need Jesus or therapy here, because this is not... your thoughts aren't the normal ones, love. You're crazy. If a man uploaded a video like this, right, let's just be real, and said something like that about a woman looking at him in the gym, World War III would break out. This is insane behavior. This is why I don't want kids. Look, why you don't want kids is a far bigger issue than this guy in a gym. You need to just go home and just reconcile with your dad. Fuck it up. Natural selection better take these weirdos out. I mean, he just literally tried to help her. He's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old. Make it make sense. She's so desperate to be a victim of anything that she's making out like 21 is underage. This is nuts. Here's the fucking problem, right? Is being a victim on the internet has become such a cushy number that people are actively wanting to be a victim. You know, you've got real people out there who've been through hell and they get so much sympathy. And weirdos, ironically what she's calling him, look at that and go, I want that. I want to be a victim. Victims are special. Victims get sympathy, empathy. They get all the love and attention. And that's the key word here, attention. And it's a great place to be. So let me find a way where I can be a victim too. You're not a victim. I'm not saying she hasn't been a victim in the past, but right here, he is the victim. You're making him out to be a predator. You're fucking pointing the camera at him without his fucking consent. You're calling him names. This is horrendous behavior here. And if a man did this to a woman, the fucking world would end. Fucking sick of it. This is absolutely nuts, right? Because like when I remember like being her age, going to the gym for the first time, just like her, didn't have a clue, was weak as piss, and I got help from other older trainers in there. I didn't video them and call them predators. I know it's different for a woman, and I don't know her previous experiences, but this version of reality she is painting is complete and utter fabrication in her head. Adjusting my shorts because I think I'm the problem and blaming myself because of the deep-rooted misogyny I was brought up with. Imagine having to adjust your shorts and thinking that. Fuck me. Honestly, fuck today's generation. You lot are a bunch of whiny cunts. I'm sorry, like, I'm sick of yous.
What part of me working out by myself looks like I'm a damsel in distress?
You don't look like a damsel in distress. You just look like a gym goer who doesn't know what they're doing.
I feel unsafe. I feel unsafe.
At no point in this video were you in any danger whatsoever. This is why I hate the internet. If you happen to know this girl, you think about dating her, think twice. She's toxic. I'm telling you now. People who've actually been through this stuff don't usually fucking behave like this kind of twat. It's such a misogynistic world she's being brought up in, and it's so hard. Well, love, get a fucking grip, will you? Some of you might say that this blew up on Twitter and then blew up in her face because the world kind of looked at her and realised, what are you talking about? But there were some sympathisers. Let's take Kevin, for example, who said, one of the worst feelings I can only imagine. I mean, not really. Finding out you've got cancer is bad. You know, finding out a relative died, that's bad. This ain't even top 20. Another comment here from a gym goer who said it's normal for people to look at lifting in a gym out of curiosity, safety. This guy posted a video where he was doing a lift to someone who he didn't know, a woman, was watching him. He isn't freaking out about it. He's not talking about, don't objectify me. Oh, God. Like, it's not a problem. Honestly, this is insane, man. This is the problem with the internet, is people have got too much fucking time on their hands to try and think of how to get viral. We just need everyone to go to war. Let's have a clear out. This is a good tweet. As a deaf girl, I study body language a lot. He was glancing over, but uncomfortably. It does appear that she was struggling and he was trying to be the decent person to offer help. Girls like this really ruin it for the rest of us. And not only do they ruin it for the rest of women out there who men now feel fucking... We're terrified. You know, we're fucking terrified of this sort of shit. But equally, they really ruin it for real victims who are the ones who need this support and understanding in these situations. And videos like this make people skeptical. You know, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to record this? Why you're trying to generate interest in yourself? You're trying to make yourself a little TikTok star, aren't you? It trivializes a real thing. Now, I understand that this really does happen. Absolutely, it does happen. And men, you know, a lot of them are going into the gym because they want to get laid. That's a motivating factor why men train, because they want to look better to attract women. They go into gyms, they see an attractive woman, you know, all of a sudden, you're not thinking straight for a split second there. And I understand. Women are wearing very tight clothing in gyms, and as men, we notice things. This is biology. I'm not asking for you lot to give an opinion on whether or not this happens. It's a fact. In order for us to keep making babies, men have to find women attractive. That's a part of life, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to drop that on you. But equally, that's when you got to do the right thing, and you know, you notice it, as we all do. Women notice men. I'm sure it happens as well. And then you get back to doing what you're doing, unless there's some form of mutual situation where both people are, you know, interested in each other. You see, this is an example of when this stuff actually does happen, you know, when people really are out of order. A man was caught masturbating near a woman doing squats in South Africa. I mean, what the fuck, bro? In the footage, the man can be seen on an exercise mat a few yards away from the woman doing weighted squats, while he uses his phone with his right hand and the other appears to be vigorously moving. Yeah, you get the idea. We don't need to watch it. Luckily, someone else caught him. I mean, literally, he's hardly hiding it. There's fucking people all over. Jesus Christ, what a nutter. And that woman truly is a victim of that. And I mean, he deserves to be locked up, let's be real. I mean, if you're willing to do that, what other crazy shit are you doing? So I think that clears up a few things for today. Are there some horrible pervy guys in gyms all over the world? Yes. There are. They're everywhere, actually. Not just in gyms. However, make sure you know someone's actually a pervert before filming them, calling them names, uploading it to the internet, and insinuating that they are a pervert with zero evidence to suggest that. And that's all I've got to say today. Don't forget to hit that like button, stay subscribed to the True Geordie YouTube channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.